All right, good evening. It's the quarterfinals of America's Got Talent. I think this is the fourth time I've reviewed, so I think it's the fourth night because it must be because I got it right the first week. Second week I didn't get to wear my hat, and third week I did. So I have a big bone to pick with the producers, and so does Howard tonight. I really object to the fact that there were at least 9 good, amazing acts on tonight that should have gone straight to the finals and could have been parsed out into the other shows because there weren't 9 good acts in all the other shows. There were maybe 4 at a stretch. I had to say 4. That was a stretch. So Howard was also upset about this concept and talked about it quite frequently. I'm mad because a lot of great people are not going to get to go to the finals, and then some of the people who are in the finals from the previous shows wouldn't have won had they been up against these people. So let's begin. First up was David the Bullet Smith. Shoots himself out of a cannon. Really interesting. Had a football flying through the air. Do I think he'll go through? Perhaps. America likes crazy acts like that. Do I need to see it over and over? Not really. I thought it was great, but I don't like the fact that the guy risks his life every single time. That pretty much bothers me. I don't think that's a good thing to be doing. Kind of like Professor Splash from last year. I figured one of those times he was actually going to die. Okay, Sharon was hilarious though. She said, to up your act, go through over a pit of alligators on fire. And I was like, what? Act number 2 was All That, the Clogging Man's group. They are very good. Clogging is something that you don't see in Canada unless it's in the East. I know that it's not well known in the West, and I'm pretty much sure that clogging is akin to tap dancing, but I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. But anyway, it was spectacular to watch. I'd watch it again. But would I vote for them tonight? No. There's some other acts I'd rather see, so I don't think they'll go through. Ulysses, the TV theme song singer with his giant fro. Love his fro. There was a little thing about the fact that somebody cut it off and now he had to wear a wig, and then he was wearing a toothpaste-covered shirt outfit, and it was too Vegas-y, and he sang American Bandstand. His voice is good. This guy could do lounge act with cool theme songs. Is he going to get through? No. What I don't like is the judges put him through just so people could laugh at him. I don't like when that happens. Howie does that quite frequently, is put people through and build their hopes and dreams up only to, we know as the audience, they're not good enough to go through. It's really not fair. And they X'd him 3 times tonight and then proceeded to tear him down. He looked like he was going to cry, and I didn't like that. He's a nice guy, and he has a good singing voice, so it's not like Big Barry. Then number 4 was Joe Castillo, the sand art painter. This guy needs to go through for me. I need to see this guy again. He did sand art, and it was all about wildlife and the earth and how we're destroying it, and there was a tear at the end, and it was really good. It reminded me of Silhouettes last year, but not with dancers, with sand. And I really want to see more. I think he's a profound artist. He doesn't just draw things, he draws feelings. So it's really quite cool. Sebastian El Toro de Oro, if I said that right in my choppy Spanish. He is the mariachi singer, the little guy. He is super good, and an old soul. I want to see him again. I root for him because he's just an amazing little kid. Was he the best act of the night? Probably not, but I would like to see him go through. His voice was a little shaky tonight, I thought, but I am putting him on my list, my silver sequin hat list. Next up, the mind reader, Eric Diddleman. I love Eric Diddleman. In his two things he did for auditions, blew my mind. I could not believe it. I had to rewind and try to guess what he did. I still don't know what he did. They're right. Sometimes when you see magic, you think there's obviously an illusion, a trick being created, but when he's reading minds, it makes me think he's psychic and that he has superpowers. So tonight he did a really cool thing with suitcases like Deal or No Deal, and he guessed how his number was 4. Now, I'm thinking I might be able to figure out how he did that. And it wasn't as amazing to me as the things he's done in the past. However, I want him to go through because every time he's on, I feel like I'm seeing an alien person. That's so cool. William Close. Judges think he's amazing. He's the guy who makes instruments like the earth harp, the one that takes up the entire theater. I don't know how long it takes to set that up and how many breaks they have to have, but the judges say he's going to win the whole thing. I disagree. I think he's amazing. I'd love to see him in concert, but I think he's past this competition. I think he's already professional, and someone should just give him his show now, and then we'll see the rest of the acts, because he's just really good. Is that a good reason for not voting him through? I can't vote, so it doesn't really matter what I think, but I would love to see him again, but he's not on my top 4 because I feel like I've seen it. It's done. Number 8, Unity in Motion. This is Howard's favorite dance group. A bunch of girls, acro, strength, balancing, amazing. They were flawless. They did an amazing job. And would they be if they were in another night, they would go through no problem. But unfortunately, they weren't in the right night, and I don't think they're going to go through. Next up, number 9, Eric and Olivia is a duo singer group. The one they keep teasing all the time. They're great. I love her singing. It's so different from anything I've heard. But I don't think they're going to get to go through. She did Dynamite. It wasn't as good as previous songs I've known her to do. But in this night, it's just like, put them on another night so I can vote for them. Number 10 was Lindsay Norton. She's a really good dancer, contortionist. I didn't like her routine tonight, and that might have been because of her outfit. I'm pretty visual, so if there's something I don't like right away, it kind of bothers me, and I don't like unitards. They just don't work for me. She is an amazing dancer, though, and probably has a great career ahead of her. I do not think she's going to go through. Not tonight. This one, number 11, Horse. Why did they let this guy go through? His talent is getting kicked in the jewels, and that's what he does for the entire thing. Although I'll give him the Cheese Award for making himself a superhero, but I sped through it and didn't really feel like rewinding to see why he got kicked in the face, because I kind of missed that. But he had blood coming out of his face. So somewhere he got injured. Power to you with your superpower, but not going to go through in my books. Last was Olate Dogs. Okay, normally I don't like animal acts because I feel sorry for the animals, like they're being put through something stupid. But this animal act is amazing. The dogs are so cute. They do so many cool tricks. And the guys, like, I can actually feel love for the dogs coming off the stage. I know Sharon is a huge dog lover and would love this act to go through. So here's the thing. Between Olate Dogs and William Close, I'm going with the dogs. I know William Close is probably going to get through. But the 4 acts I want to see again are The Sand Artist, Little Mariachi Kid, Eric the Mind Reader, and the Dogs. I want to see them again. There were many other acts that deserve to go to the finals as well, and I'm probably not going to get mine through. So tonight, or tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll be wearing my silver sequin hat, we'll have to see. But get voting, America, and till tomorrow. See ya.